We have done a Crows rebuild and got Cats legend Dre Bennett a second premiership with the Crows. About a premiership with the Crows after winning two with us. And now, let's see how Geelong would fare in this rebuild for life without their one of their last remaining 2007 to 11 premiership stars. First up, we go to free agency. There was one player we got to bring in that which we brought in real life from Hawthorn, and that is a certain James Walpole. He comes to the Cats on a 5-year deal. Welcome home, James Warpedo. Next trade we do a deal with Richmond. We said Patrick Wretch go to the Tigers for pick 99. That was a deal we done in real life. There's another thing to add with the Cats. Well, most of their core are only getting older. And this is why the Geelong Football Club have got unlimited money to spend to bring in players they want. When you get an offer from Geelong, you can't say no to them. This next deal we're doing, well, this is a hard deal for the Cats. And this one's with the Crows. The Cats say goodbye. Oh, man. This is the hardest goodbye to say. Geelong are set to part ways with the last remaining premiership player from the 2007 to 2011 Super Team, Dre Bennett. He was the substitute in the 2011 Grand Final against the Collingwood. Norm Smith medalist in 2022 against the Swans. Brownlow medalist in 2020 and 2022. Man, this is a very hard goodbye to say to the Geelong fans. Anyways, best of luck at Adelaide. Help your best mate Lockie Brown win another premiership. Anyways, life goes on. Life goes on over at Geelong. It's hard to say goodbye. It's hard to say goodbye to a legend, but it's time to say hello to a rebuild. Anyways, I think our off-season business is done. Well, would have been a good key piece for the Royal Marshall trade, Sean Manet. But the Cats have said no to trading their young star. Wait a minute. Geelong don't even have a draft pick in this national draft. Well, Mitch Duncan's retired. Ted Claheisi and Xavier Iskovich has been delisted. Now let's move on to the rookie draft. We we're going with Harley Barker from Sturt. The brother of Max Holmes from Sandringham. And let's give George Stevens another chance. Geelong will now have a new number 11, based in South Australia. Well, they've gone from a legend like Dre Bennett, formerly of Woodville West Torrens, to an up-and-coming young legend in Levi Nemi, originally from Central District. Will he keep the number 11 in safe hands for the Geelong Football Club? We now head to season 2026. We all don't know how the Cats are going to go now. To begin life without their legend. Look at that. 23 contracts are expiring. Oh my days. There is a new problem going on at Geelong in this rebuild. And then 22 players are uncontracted. Well, we've got to sort out this drama. We might even struggle to field a team at this rate. There is one cat we want to build the team. One future cat's for we want to build the team around, and that is Jay Hockinghorn. We'll promote Harley Barker off the rookie list. Same for Hunter Holmes. He's another cat we want to build around. He's reunited with his brother Max Holmes. Hopefully Jordan Clark can re-sign. He's the future of this. He's the future of Geelong's midfield. He'll probably need the extra responsibilities now that our legend Dre Bennett has gone off to the Crows. Nevitt's got a new contract signed. Come on, Lawson. Come on, Lawson. We're building a special project around you here at Geelong. 6 more years do the trick? It does. Lawson Humphreys is going nowhere. I don't know if we're going to re-sign Blitzards. He's 37 this year. He's 37. Ray Stanley, 36. Paddy Dangerfield, 36. Jed Buse, 33. Well, we're slowly gonna have to get rid of the older guard, Jack Martin. Jack Martin, he'll be 31 next year. Time to clear out the older guard at Geelong, as we're going to be in rebuild mode. Hopefully Jacob Moyler come on, Jacob. Come on, Jacob Moyler. He's re-signed. We'll probably let Ollie Wiltshire go. Lennox Hoffman. Hopefully we'll still build around him. How about we give him another 2-year contract? Kolodjajny's 31 next year, but the problem he's got right now is his injuries. No, this might be his last. I reckon this might be his last year. I reckon this might be Kolodjajny's last year, Jed Buse's last year, Dangerfield's last year, and I reckon this might also be Blitzard's last year. As we're slowly going to have to say goodbye to the older core at Geelong. Tom Stewart's 33 as well. And speaking of the older core, Tom Stewart's 33 as well. Jeremy Cameron's 33 next year. We're going to have to go young. We're going to have to go with youth. We're going to have to go with youth. Or get some good players in their primes very soon. Because we are Geelong. We have got unlimited money to sign whoever we want. Now with the contract situation out of the way, let's focus on footy. Oh dear. Just Geelong projects off to a bad start. Oh, my days. And we're 14th! Oh, man. The absence of our club, the absence of our club, Jesus Christ, the absence of our club legend, Dre Banner, really is felt. We're 14th on the ladder right now. We really do, Geelong really do miss him. Oh, my days. And we don't even have a mid-season draft pick. Can this get any worse? Anyways, let's simulate to August. Well, we beat the Crows by 46 points. We've done our old club legend proud, even though he's now in different colours. Kind of showed during the back end of the season we were starting to play. We're back to playing some good footy. Let's see who ended up finishing bottom of the ladder, and that's the Eagles. Hang on, after we lost 4 in a row, we actually beat the Crows. We ended up missing the finals. Jeez, we missed out on a wild card berth. Winning just 10 games. It's not the worst. It's not as bad as, well, being in the bottom 3. No cap was up there for Brownlow medal contention. And look at that. Our old club legend, Dre Pettit. Yeah. Anyways, let's move on to our off-season business. Look at the changes that's happened over at Geelong. Jed Buse, Mark Blitzards, and Jack Martin have all retired. Well, I think it's probably time we started phasing out the old guard. Probably time we started phasing the old guard out. Still got 5 contracts that are expiring. Any good free agents around? I think we probably need a Tom Stewart replacement sometime soon. Following Jack Martin's retirement, can we possibly bring Sam Sturt to Geelong? Which we do. He signed on for 6 years. Trade period's officially open. First team we are dealing with is Port Adelaide. We're about to bring Zach Butters Miles Bergman. I reckon Miles Bergman will be a really good replacement for Tom Stewart. Let's offer him a 9-year contract. Well, they're off Port Adelaide have elected not to match. Look at that, the Cats are absolutely raiding Port Adelaide. Ollie Lord, he could be the form we could bring back eventually, bring home to Geelong eventually. We will probably send a couple of future seconds to Alberton just to get his services. As it looks like we're kind of almost completing the export bunch here. We've got the few export players, Butters and Bergman, coming to the Cats. Well, look, that midfield's going to be unbelievable. Zach Butters and Bailey Smith. Wow, that's going to be absolutely unbelievable. Next team we're dealing with, let's do a deal with GWS. No, not GWS. Well, can we scam the Gold Coast Suns? Give them Jake Bowles. George Stevens. Who else we send to the Gold Coast? Maybe a pick for Ben King. For Ben King. Noah Anderson. Oh, this could turn into an absolute scam. And now, Ralph. Look at all this up with all this unlimited money. The Cats are about to do another deal. Bada bing! Ben King, welcome to Geelong. Oh my days. This Cats team are building something special here. Next team we're going to deal with is the Adelaide Crows. Let's send... who do we send to the Crows? Mitch Nevitt. Who else can we send away to Adelaide? Who else do we send? Mitch Nevitt. Toby Conway. Hicks 68. In return for our returning club legend, welcome home, Dre Bennett. Welcome back to Geelong. Once a cat, always a cat. Welcome home, brother. The Cats boys have missed you so much. We are building a very good team for the future. There is one Geelong player whose career has been absolutely ruined. by August Drama, and that is Tanner Bruin. Well, we'll give his career a lifeline. We'll send him off to Essendon, along with Joe Pike and a third-round pick. In return for some of their draft capital. Which we could use the same draft capital just to actually get a good player. Because we are Geelong, the greatest team of all. He was a very good ruckman right now in his prime. Anyone know where Kieran Briggs went? Briggs. He's still available. Which is very good. He's a 96 rated ruckman. Let's get offer Kieran Briggs all the money in the world. And he's accepted. If you can beat the Cats, join them. Join the Cats. There's room for you to join them. After you got the job done by beating the Cats, you can join them. Any good defenders around in the free agency period? They're in their prime. And not those who are about to finish their careers. Adam Sard would have been a good option to come to Geelong, but he's going to be 33 next. But he's going to be like 33 in his 30s. And that's not a good option. Well, didn't Jeremy McGovern retire in real life or something? He actually... he actually retired. Pick 30 is about to get dealt to the Crows. About to get dealt to the Cats. Is Jordan Butt still around? Let's check the player transfers. Butts. Well, he went to the Giants. Pick 30 and 33 for Jordan. For Jordan Butts. Coming to the Cats. and GWS are happy to oblige. Well, there is a certain super player we'll need to bring over. Who are we going to have to say goodbye to get this to get Superman? Ozen Mullen, Mattify Forbes. Who else have we said? Packing. Definitely not Mitch Edwards. So we need him for backup when Kieran. Because we needed to back up Kieran Briggs. Well, definitely not Lawson Humphreys. Kitty and Burke. And the third pick in return for the one and only do we go for Sarong or do we go for Brayshaw? Let me know in the comment section who, if you're Geelong, who would you want from Fremantle in their midfield? Andrew Brayshaw or Caleb Sarong? And so Sarong side is a free agent. Look at that. Geelong are building a super team here. They got Sarong from the Dockers. Let's do another deal with Fremantle. Pick 6 for maybe Hayden Young. He's been good mates with Sarong. He has been good mates with Caleb Sarong since the start of their Fremantle days. And so Geelong, they're basically almost getting like a New York team or something. It's kind of a bit like a rebrand. Here we are, we got the first back. And let's send his same first to Collingwood. Just for the one and only Nick freaking Dacos. One of the best young players the AFL has ever seen. And he's the future of Collingwood. And now he's the future for Geelong. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 new recruits have come to Geelong in one off-season. That's what happens when you're Geelong. You get the players you want. It's hard to say no to a team like Geelong. Now we move on to the draft. Player transfers. Once again, we still don't have a draft pick. In this national draft. Now we move on to the rookie. In the rookie draft, the Cats have got a bit country, got a talent from the big country under 18s team. And from South Australia. All right, Levi, number 8's available for you. Let's give Kieran Briggs the number 6 Guernsey for Geelong. Connor O'Sullivan will move to number 1. So we can give 14 to Matty Rowell. We'll give Ben King the number 21 Guernsey, once inspired by Cameron Mooney. We'll give Ollie Lord number 26. Caleb Saron to get the number 20 Guernsey for Geelong. We'll give Miles Bergman the number 4 Guernsey. No chat with defensive presence have worn number 4 since the days of Andrew Mackie. Number 10's available for Hayden Young, 15 for Sam. 19 for Sam Sturt, 15 for Noah Anderson. Butts to wear 31. And that's all the new numbers sort of for Geelong. Let's now head to season 2027. See how Geelong will fare after the retirement of some of their older players. Win, loss, win, loss, win, win. Oh, look at that. The Cats are back to winning ways. We're back in 3rd place after round 10. It's good to be back in good to be back in the top 4. The winds keep flowing. We're going to finish the year in third place. And oh dear, it seems the Dock is up the last laugh on us. Qualifying final, we got the Brisbane Lions. Qualifying final, we got Brisbane. Big win by the Canners, 90 points. Jay Polkinghorn had a huge finals performance, 7 goals. Oh no, we got an injury. That is gone to Dre Bennett. Hopefully he'll be back in time for the grand final. To bring this premiership back to the Geelong Football Club. Got to get Max Holmes back in the team somehow. Comes in for Di Clark. Well, Nick Dacos got his revenge on his old team, Collingwood. And Geelong are into the grand final for the second time in 3 years. With that, Legends return from injury. But sadly, it's not Shannon Neal. We'll have to play Ollie Lord up forward for this one. Play Mane for this game. Sorry, Warpedo, you've just been dropped. To make way for the Drayster. We've got Ben King, Lennox Hoffman, and Shannon Neal out injured. The rest of the time, we've got a bit of a clean bill of health. Can Geelong win their first premiership since 2022 and their 11th as a club to be up there with the likes of Richmond, Hawthorn, Melbourne, Carlton, Collingwood and Essendon, who have won more than 10 premierships? We'll find out in this match.
Hello everyone, I'm Anthony Hudson. Welcome to Saturday afternoon football. We're coming to you from the MCG. This is the Toyota AFL Grand Final between Adelaide and Geelong. This is the day when dreams come true, when hearts are broken, when reputations are enhanced or diminished. For some, it will be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. And out they come, led by their skipper. Daniel Harford is with me. Hello, Harf. What can we expect from this match?
Good to be here, Hutto. I'm going with the Crows. I think they'll do this comfortably. It may be close at half-time, but I think they'll power away after that, as we've seen them do a number of times this year.
Okay then, thanks, Harf. As the teams huddle, the two captains shake hands for the toss of the coin. The Crows were 1 from 8 at Cardinia Park when they played the Cats there in round 17, 2002. After a series of momentum shifts, Mark Rasciuto put the Crows 9 points up with 2.5 minutes remaining before James Kelly goaled for the Cats inside the final minute. The Crows were able to hold on for a famous 3-point win, sparking animated celebrations from their coach Gary Ayres, who compared notes with some of the Cats fans in none too subtle fashion. The final scores were 15-3 93 to 12-18 90. Listen to the roar. It's an atmosphere like no other. Good ruck work. Sarong. Stewart getting his hands on it early. Blasts away. Worrell got a fist in. Cameron steadies. Drop punt. Goal!
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
The Cats on the board early. O'Brien showing his skills. Berry. Neil Bullen gets his kick despite the heat. O'Sullivan wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Anderson. What's he got on offer? Ignoring the corridor for now. Close has got loose. Normally delivers. Keane clears the area. Dacos only knows one way. Looking to extend this margin. They're fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. Boot to ball just in time. Worrell with a chance to relieve the pressure. Who's front and centre? Peatling. Doesn't often waste it. Humphreys with the big fist. O'Sullivan, he's set upon. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. O'Brien, the winner there. We've seen this before, and you just get the feeling we're going to see it some more.
That's a great reward for work ethic. He deserved that goal.
The Crows have opened their account. The two big men do battle. Edwards, Dawson in the right spot. This will be touch and go. Brown, right spot, right time.
They're happy if he can halve the contest and bring the Crummers into play, but those hands are looking sticky.
Two in a row.
It's good for everyone's confidence when one of your key forwards gets on the board early.
The Crows having a good patch. Briggs wins the tap. Sarong. Bennett knew the tackle was coming. No prior, and we'll have a ball up. Briggs with a deft tap. Smith goes long. Punched away. Cumming. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. Sarong swoops and kicks a goal.
He's going about it with the sort of confidence that suggests he could be in for a big game today.
It's already looking like the grand final we were hoping for. The big men fly. Edwards managed to get out despite the tackle. Mannar desperate to win it back. Dacos, that's good work rate. They've got them on the overlap. Sarong in the thick of it as ever. Anderson. The goal umpire doesn't need to work for that one.
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
So the underdogs throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. The big men fly. Edwards takes the short option. Peatling, big tackle laid. They're tackling with venom today. O'Brien wins the hit out. Edwards, Berry. Almost couldn't help but fall on his back there. Picking their way through. Rochelle dealt with the pressure. Berry, can he inspire his team? You bet he can.
That will do his confidence the world of good to start like that.
Good match so far. Briggs wins it down. Sarong squeezes the kick. Which way will it bounce? Smith. Bennett, that's a bruising tackle. He's drawn a crowd. Stoppage coming up on the wing. Briggs, the winner there. Henry, Butters with a little bit of time. Close, on a lead. Drives it deep. Keane tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Clever kick. Neil Bullen, he's outmarked two of them. That's a useful ball. Edwards has found some space. Neil Bullen, well played. He's put the foot down. Gives it everything. Good disciplined defence. Nemi, Butters with time, and they're out of trouble. Dacos throws it on the boot. Foot race on the wing. Anderson, Henry, penetrating ball. Worrell making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Can he find a teammate? Deliberate. Oh, a few people letting the umpire know what they think of that.
It's a brain fade. The coach will surely forgive him as long as they don't lose by a kick.
The margin increases by 6.
Perhaps a bit fortunate with the free kick, but he went back and made the most of it.
The Cats were underdogs coming in, but they look anything but in the early going. Briggs palms it down. Butters, it's not a fair fight. Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The ump gives him the benefit of the doubt. Briggs gets his hand to it. They've put themselves under pressure. Keane, he's generally a good kick. That's a bit of a waste. He's made a hot start to this match. Atkins, neat little worm burner. Anderson has a vice-like grip. Dacos has got off the chain. Centre square, loose ball. Solid tackle. Delivers to centre half forward. Absorbs the pressure. Looking to hit up the short option. Who's got the wheels? He's besieged. He seemed completely unaware of the company he had.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
Met solidly. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Briggs punches it out of the ruck. Henry, Holmes, hunting the footy. Can he impose himself on the match? Lord has it within range.
He's 1 from 1 so far.
For 2 in a row. What's he done with it? He's hit the post.
They'll need to clamp down on him. He'll torch him if they keep giving him that sort of space.
Laird to bring it back in. Quality delivery by foot. Ryan, tidy ball. That's a good option, and this looks promising. The kick is precise. Worrell, Neil Bullen. Not a lot of space to work with. Close, affects the turnover. Can he hit a target? Laird, saw that coming. Ryan, his field kicking is normally first rate. Honours the lead. By hand, Laird. The Cats have denied them the corridor. Briggs makes good contact. Bergman navigated the traffic. An absorbing first term comes to an end. This one looks like it'll be close. Gary Lyon is with us. What do you make of this one, Gaz?
The Cats have put in a strong performance so far. There's still a long way to go, of course, but they've laid down a template for how they can beat this side. They've come in well prepared and are playing a disciplined brand of footy that sees them in this contest up to their eyeballs.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. O'Brien wins it down. Holmes got to get it forward now. Good thinking and good execution too. Dacos, they cannot keep him quiet. Anyone's ball. Bennett, it's a tough game. The Cats looking dangerous. What's he got on offer?
He's covering so much territory with that elite work ethic. He's arguably best on ground at this stage.
He's right on his distance. It'll be a close thing. Defence 101 there. Disciplined defence called for and provided.
They've got an opportunity here to get the ball down the other end quickly.
Laird with the footy. Ryan all on his own. Manages to find a teammate. On the non-preferred. Thumped away. Mannar. Is anyone home? No one can mark. Burgess, whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Berry, working hard and presenting well. Laird, in space, can run and carry. Should have done better. They've given it up. No time like the present. Normally delivers. Atkins has got loose. They've had the better of the contest to this point. The runner will be out in a minute. Millerer, Edwards. Good penetration on the kick. Briggs heads them off at the pass. Doesn't often waste it. Holmes in some space on the wing. Bennett works hard to present. The Cats look well drilled. Atkins, another forward 50 entry. Lord drops into the hole and marks.
It's as if they don't rate this player. He's already hurt them. He's about to hurt them again.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
He'll be itching for an opportunity to make up for that.
Looking for a quick transition. That's good vision. Saligo with a chance to relieve the pressure. Ryan makes position. Little one to half back. Curtin can keep it moving. Ryan, the Cats guarding the corridor. He's hit up the lead. Saligo. De Koning didn't need to be asked twice. The Crows are under siege. The kick was centimetre perfect.
He kicked the last one pretty well, so he'll be confident here.
Heads for home. That was never missing.
That's why they want the ball in his hands.
The Cats are really taking it to them today. Briggs has probably got the points at this stage. Sarong, Rao, can't afford to give it back in the corridor. The Crows haven't been inside 50 for a while. Nemi, De Koning. The Cats are playing some great footy. Atkins, Bergman with a chance to run. They've opened them up here. Probing ball. Bennett on centre wing is marked. Goes long. Who's front and centre? Lord lurking menacingly. He's got it.
Some great work there to create the easiest of goals.
The Crows really need to respond now. Briggs has got on top like Batman and Robin. Rao, Bennett. That's got to be a free kick. Took them on and didn't dispose of it correctly.
Great pressure there and gets the reward.
Good work rate. They desperately need a goal. Keys, he's taken a beauty.
Nothing better than to convert a big contested mark into a goal.
They could really do with a straight kick. He's up to the task and he's pulled one back.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
The Crows haven't played great footy, but they're hanging in there. The big men fly. They have a good understanding, those two. Neil Bullen marks. Will he go the bomb? They need to hit the scoreboard here. O'Brien! That one was always his.
That was great use of the body. He's so hard to beat in those situations.
This deserves a goal, but he's put it the wrong side of the stick.
Well, you can't afford to dwell on it. Just got to make sure you get the next one.
Stewart brings it back in. Anderson pushes into space and receives the footy. Sarong on a lead. That's a well-placed kick. The Cats are out of trouble, picking their way through. Atkins takes a beauty. What's he got on offer? He might have thought about the corridor. Dacos, dangerous to leave on his own. Peatling clears the area. Bouncing ball, and we'll have a throw in.
I'd love to see these sides throw the game open and create some goals.
O'Brien smashes it out of there. Berry doing the grunt work. Saligo, Edwards gives it everything. Hillthorpe had his name written all over it. Punched away. And a moment for the players to catch their breath.
Hasn't been the highest standard game, but still been enjoyable to watch.
O'Brien wins it down. Berry lines them up, makes good contact and puts it through.
Their efficiency in front of the sticks has arguably kept them in this game.
This is a pulsating grand final. Hope you're loving it at home. O'Brien got his palm to it. Edwards sharks it. Berry, was that a throw?
The Cats are certainly looking the better side, but they'd love to give themselves a bit more breathing space here.
Briggs with a deft tap. Edwards, Curtin, Burgess. They have absolutely spifflicated him. They lock it up and we'll have another stoppage. O'Brien gets his hand to it. Keys, Neil Bullen, desperate defence. There are no easy kicks out there, that's for sure. Briggs with a deft tap. Smith onto it. Henry, penetrating ball. Manor is hard to beat one-on-one.
He's goalless so far, but this would be a great way to get on the score sheet.
He's kicking at his second, but he'll have to settle for one, at least for now. Half-time, and it's been a dour struggle so far. Not a lot of highlights, but at least we have a close one. Now for some analysis from Gary Lyon.
We've got two hungry midfields going head-to-head, and there's very little to choose between them at the moment. If one can get on top, even for 10 minutes, it could make a big difference. Both forward lines look capable of taking advantage of additional supply.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. Big clearance to win here. Smith knew the tackle was coming. It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close. Good ruck work. Rao. Smith running in support. He'll be sore in the morning. He hasn't been himself today. Rao. Well-weighted kick. The Cats moving the ball well. Can he impose himself on the match? Sarong has worked hard to present. Miller tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Murray. Briggs wins it back. Great mark. Looking to extend this margin. Stocker takes an excellent grab. That's skillful. The kick is precise. Tidy ball. They're moving the footy well here. The defence is disorganised. Guthrie doing what he does best. He hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. He has now.
They've got to find a way to get him into the game. We know how damaging he can be.
This is a ding-dong battle. Both sides unrelenting in their attack on the footy. Sarong, Rao. Sets a task for the forwards. Good disciplined defence. How did he get rid of it? Illegally, says the ump.
He's suggesting he got something on it. I'm not sure he did.
Saligo has found some space. Quality delivery by foot. Ryan doesn't often waste it. Well played. Tries a safe ball. O'Brien makes the kick look okay. Keys. Brown wins the contest hands down.
Normally a reliable kick. Can he make this one count?
I think that's online. It is. They've hit the front.
He had the opportunity to put them in front. That's exactly what he's done. Lovely finish.
We've had 5 lead changes now. It's been a great duel between the two big men. Sarong, Smith, Laird got a fist in. Atkins gets the kick away. Berry gets to it first. He's gone. They cannot keep him quiet. Manor uses the body well.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
He hasn't kicked a goal today, and he still hasn't.
The mark deserved a goal, but it wasn't to be.
He's off. That's good vision. Saligo, all on his own. What can they build here? Worrell working hard and being rewarded. The Crows are red hot at the moment. Murray has charged into space. Henry went bang. Rao gets his kick despite the heat. Honours the lead. This ought to end in a goal. He couldn't get his fist or foot to it.
His annoyance can only be with himself for a lack of awareness.
Can he find a teammate? Saligo can keep it moving. Berry, that's good work rate. Ignoring the corridor for now. The Crows having a great patch. Rochelle works hard to present. Saligo squeezes the kick. Intercepted, and they can launch from half-back. Sarong in the clear. Smith presents in space. Can he hit a target? Miller picks off the pass. Good hands. Laird, Keys, normally delivers. They could almost have raffled it. Kicks inside the forward 50, and that's a letdown. Kicks laterally. Stewart with a chance to relieve the pressure. Atkins, searching kick. Smith thought his way through it. Manor to give them the lead. He's done it.
Well, he saw the opening and put it away. Makes a real difference if you can consistently take those kinds of opportunities.
Even this far out, you feel like this one's going down to the wire. Briggs has had his measure today. Sarong, Rao, Smith in the right spot. Solid tackle. Ball, cries the crowd, and the umpire agrees.
Nothing wrong with ambition, but you've got to know your limits.
Good work rate. Golden opportunity here.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
This would put them in front, but he's made a meal of it. He might rue that.
They dodged a bullet there. They might not be so lucky next time.
Humphreys with the footy. The kick was centimetre perfect. And they're away. Dacos makes position, takes the short option. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Guthrie, great body work. He might have thought about the corridor. He's had little impact so far. Rao drops into the hole and marks. Just needs an accurate kick now.
For a little breathing space.
That's offline. Didn't really give it a chance.
I think he was committed to taking a shot before he even received the footy.
Ryan, tasked with the kick in. He put himself in the line of fire. Dawson, Worrell, throws it on the boot. Good thinking and good execution too. It's a tough game. Umpire's ball as we near three-quarter time. Rucks go at it. Smith, it's no place for the faint-hearted. Neither side able to clear the footy. Briggs wins the tap. Smith, Rao from outside 50. Good looking kick. He's absolutely flushed it.
It was no secret they needed to quell his influence, but they haven't been able to do it. He's had his way with it.
The Cats are doing enough to keep their noses in front. O'Brien wins it. Good ruck work and good roving too. Dawson. Neame making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Curtin, he's put it through.
That's a simple shot in most circumstances, but in a tight grand final, the pressure is immense, and he's stared it down.
That was a huge goal in the shadows of three-quarter time. Briggs wins it. The Cats are in front, but there's plenty of work still to be done. It should be a cracking final term. Time to check in with Gary.
1 quarter of footy remaining, and it comes down to who wants it the most. The loser today is, of course, done for the season, and no doubt both sides are desperate to avoid that fate. This will be a quarter to savour.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Important clearance here. Berry, Dawson, looking for 2 in a row. Neil Bullen demanded the footy and got it.
Goals haven't exactly flowed so far, so this would be valuable.
That's not going to be a goal. Rushed over and they can reset.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
Stewart to bring it back in. Stocker couldn't mark, so he brings it to ground. Keane, he's got it.
He's too good a kick to be a defender.
Neither team deserves to lose, and perhaps neither will. O'Brien smashes it out of there. Edwards, I felt that one from here. No one able to clear the footy, so we'll have another ball up. The two big men do battle. Smith, Sarong, Butters, knew where the help was. Briggs, has he got enough on it? Lord, got to the right spot and can go back and kick for the lead.
This for yet another lead change.
No trouble at all.
That was reminiscent of Tony Plugger-Lockett, the way he used his body, then went back and put it straight through the middle.
It's a good old-fashioned arm wrestle. O'Brien showing his skills. He's leading all comers for disposals. Holmes. Atkins absorbs the pressure. When one tackle just won't do. No one deserves to lose. It's been a tremendous contest. Briggs has rucked tirelessly. Rao. Sarong. I've liked his game today. Defence 101 there. Ryan. The umpire's pinged him for insufficient intent.
I don't know what a player's supposed to do in that situation.
Just needs to think his way through this.
Snap at goal. Good-looking kick. It's home.
Bit of momentum now. That's 2 in a row.
The Cats are having a lot of the play and making it count too. O'Brien wins the tap. Berry runs onto it and can drive them into attack. Just waiting for the right moment to press go. Keane, Philthorpe, dangerous to leave on his own. There goes the kick inside the 50. De Koning with the intercept mark. Sizes up what's ahead. Atkins. Conservative ball movement, just biding their time. Guthrie has found some space. In no hurry here. Dacos on a lead. He's got an option in the centre square. Cameron read it well and claims the mark. He didn't break stride. He's so good in close. He's caught. Sarong, he'll work all day. Close, only knows one way. Dacos has it within range.
Must kick goal in a close match.
Leans back and drills it.
That could be the decisive goal in the match. They've got the margin out beyond 2 kicks.
The Cats have had a great patch. O'Brien showing his skills. Edwards, Dawson, good build-up. Berry, will he look for a target or go himself?
He's having a terrific match, ranking highly for clearances, contested possessions, and inside 50s.
He's got 2 already. De Koning is proving hard to pass. Into the pocket he goes. They really need this, and he delivers.
He's finally on the score sheet. It's been quiet today, but he made that one count.
It's an understatement to say they needed that one. Rucks go at it. Dawson, Berry. He'll pump them into attack once more. Lace out. Great footy.
It's so important to be efficient in front of goal, especially when it's tight on the scoreboard.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
That was a promising build-up and deserved a better finish.
Humphreys, tasked with the kick-in. Cameron, working hard and being rewarded. Finds himself in space. Can he find a teammate? Smith! Got to the right position and hung on. Honours the lead. Clever kick. Well played. Takes the safe option. Holmes. Here's real danger now. They're moving the footy quickly. It's a poor inside 50. And they're away. That's skillful. Saligo in some space on the wing. Rochelle in the clear. Searching kick. O'Sullivan. We've seen that before. Thilthorpe. He's got it.
These defenders are going to have to tighten up. They've been giving them way too much space.
The Crows will not lie down. Big clearance to win here. Sarong, so influential today. Rao, the fans will be happy to see this. He's been accosted. That's a great tackle, and it's been rewarded.
You've got to be quicker than that.
Rochelle has charged into space.
Lots of pressure on him here. Can he rise to the occasion?
For a second goal today, it'll have to wait. He's missed.
They might need to be more patient in constructing better shots at goal.
Takes the short option from the kick in. Good work rate. His field kicking is normally first rate. No one can mark. Anderson, can he mop up? Dacos can keep it moving. Sarong. Dawson went bang. Stocker. They've got time to put the kettle on. O'Sullivan is there to save the day. Some indirect ball movement here. Sarong works hard to present. He's generally a good kick. That's well played. Anderson pushes into space and receives the footy. The Crows have denied them the corridor. Peatling. What's he got on offer? Forward they go again. Siren's gone. It's the fourth drawn grand final in history and the first to go to extra time.
Well, for the first time since 2010, the grand final is a draw. Will we have a replay in 7 days? Or are we going to extra time?
Running your team on both ends, wasting first 50 touchdowns in 6 hours.
It's a draw in the grand final between the Crows and Geelong.
We've been treated today and there's still more to come.
Extra time in the grand final. If it's still a draw, we might be going to last score wins.
Briggs with the tap. Clever handball. Rao. He's been industrious. He's hit up the lead. Drives it deep. Anderson is the target and he marks.
To break the deadlock, will they lead by 6 or 1?
This for the ideal start. He's made good connection and they have the first of the term.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
The Cats have responded to the challenge. Briggs has been dominant in the ruck. Sarong, the Crows on the ball now. Keys, this is promising. Curtin just had to get it out. Saligo, O'Brien, Miller manages to get off a handball. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. Briggs is teaching him a lesson. Rao. Smith uses the body well. Sarong. The kick was centimetre perfect. Good vision there. Smith goes long. Lord, he'll be sore in the morning. Dealt with the pressure. Misses the target and it's out of play.
The Crows are fortunate the damage isn't worse because they're really struggling at the source.
Briggs is giving him a bath. Holmes, boot to ball, and that's a goal.
That's why they want the ball in his hands.
The Cats with a bit of breathing space now. O'Brien smashes it out of there. Keys, Dawson. Here's a big chance to peg back the margin.
It's as if they don't rate this player. He's already hurt them and he's about to hurt them again.
That's close. He liked it off the boot, and now he likes it more.
Their efficiency in front of the sticks has arguably kept them in this game.
One kick game again. The two big men do battle. Miller, Edwards. That should be picked off. Can't hang on under close attention. Rochelle steadies. Drop punt. Goal!
He has produced a clinical finish there to cap off a terrific passage of play.
Remarkably, this is the 5th time scores have been levelled today. The big men fly. Miller, it's no place for the faint-hearted. He seemed completely unaware of the company he had.
Better to kick to a contest and get done holding the ball.
Who's front and centre? Anderson going for territory. Worrell makes good contact. Lord hasn't seen a lot of it. Sloppy disposal, and we'll have a throw in.
Opportunity to score here with a clean takeaway.
O'Brien slaps it out. Edwards. Stocker. He's besieged. We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. The two big men do battle. Dawson. De Koning takes an excellent grab. Pokes it into the pocket. Punched away. Close. Needs help. Not on my watch, he says. The Cats with a chance for a stoppage goal. Good ruck work. That's commitment to the cause. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Briggs wins the tap. Holmes. Oh, it's a horrible blue. An absolute gift.
2 scoring shots, 2 goals. He'll be happy with that.
The Cats are taking it right up to their more fancied opponents. Briggs with a deft tap. Sarong, Butters, Anderson. They've worked it well. Good penetration on the kick. Worrell tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Lord, ball spills free in the tackle. Bends it around the body. That's on target. Through it goes.
This is one of the reasons why it's so hard to stop this team. They've got so many weapons that you can't shut them all down.
So the underdogs throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. The two big men do battle, like Batman and Robin. Rao, Sarong. Too slow. He's drawn a crowd, and he's done for holding the ball.
He's not hiding his annoyance, but I think he's more upset with himself than with the umpire.
They're moving the footy well here.
He just kept drawing the footy. That was his 5th mark.
Not a great kick. Half-time in extra time, and they're going to be hard to beat now.
Who will progress? What a game it's been so far.
O'Brien showing his skills. Edwards, Dawson, Peatling, blasts away. O'Sullivan, they must be sick of the sight of that. When one tackle just won't do, they've bottled it up. Briggs has had his measure today. Rao, Sarong, attracted a crowd. It's a tough game. It's a bit of a stoppage fest at present.
The Cats are certainly looking the better side, but they'd love to give themselves a bit more breathing space here.
Dawson, it's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. There are no easy kicks out there, that's for sure. O'Brien got his palm to it. Edwards with an opportunity. Danger averted, frantic defence.
They've got an opportunity here to get the ball down the other end quickly.
Looking for a quick transition. Quality delivery by foot. Searching kick. Curtin read it well. It hasn't quite got the wheels. Nemi making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Can he find a teammate? Foot race on in the pocket. Saligo. Boot, ball, goal!
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
The Crows have pulled it back to 5 points. Rucks go at it. Murray, Dawson takes the hand pass. Neil Bullen demanded the footy and got it.
He's looking to become their 10th individual goal kicker here.
He's given it a tug and missed. No time like the present. Stewart working hard and presenting well. Probing ball. Butters with a chance to relieve the pressure. Good hands. Atkins doesn't often waste it. Anderson got to the right position and hung on. Mannar has found some space. What's he got on offer? That's skillful. Atkins, strong grab. Mannar, he just dropped it. Delivers a long ball. Superb kick. Berry, a bit of friendly fire. De Koning gets there first. Mannar in the clear on centre wing. He doesn't waste many. Close. Can keep it moving. They've got them on the overlap. Keane got a fist in. Worrell dishes it off. Dawson under pressure. Thought his way through it. Thilthorpe. That's good work rate. Rochelle. This will bring the house down if he kicks it. Oh, what a rip snorter.
Well, he saw the opening and put it away. Makes a real difference if you can consistently take those kinds of opportunities.
The Crows having a good patch. O'Brien wins the hit out. Edwards, Dawson, is anyone home? Nemi, we've seen that before. Humphreys, he's gone. That's got to be a free kick. Took them on and didn't dispose of it correctly.
He's suggesting he got something on it. Oh, I'm not sure he did.
For a little breathing space.
Surely this time. No, he's missed again. He's got the yips.
It's unusual to see him miss 3 in a row, but that's what he's done.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Good work rate. Tidy ball. Cameron working hard and being rewarded. Goes back with the handball. Stewart, he's been dispossessed. He senses a goal on offer here. He's got another one.
There are a few who don't agree with the free kick, but it looked there to me.
The Crows have the edge, but they're in a dogfight. Don't worry about that. O'Brien with a deft tap. Rao. They've put themselves under pressure. Rochelle. He's plucked it and should have a shot.
He's been striking them well. This shouldn't present any problems.
Heads towards goal, but the kick is astray. A minor score.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
Looking for a quick transition. Crows have produced a performance for the ages. They've done it the hard way, but they've won the flag. And look at the joy on their faces. Half's here for some final thoughts. How do you unpack that one, Half?
What a game of football.
Heartbreak for the Cats.
Changes and momentum shifts. The standard of play was very high, and I think everyone's leaving with a feeling of having been thoroughly entertained. If only all matches were this engrossing.
Thanks for those insights, Half, and for your input today.
Well, this is the first time in any of these rebuilds we lost the grand final. We lost on extra time. It's just heartbreaking. Well, we're going in one more year. We try again next year. We lost on extra time. Well, at least we got back in Brownlow medal contention. But it's a positive. At least the Cats have actually got back in the finals. Let's look at the players who are leaving. Tom Stewart and Tom Atkins have officially retired. Mitch Edwards has been delisted. We're going to have to find a Tom Stewart replacement at Geelong for season 2028. Oh, hey, Caden Collins available as a He's missed out on those Brisbane Lions premierships. Chris Fagan clearly doesn't rate him anymore because of all his injuries. Fagan might have gave him a medal as compensation. And welcome to Geelong, Caden Coleman. Let's find a really good midfielder or utility to replace that. To replace the retired Tom Atkins. And guess who's available? Xavier Darsma. He's been having such bad luck since he left Port Adelaide. At the Power, he's become an afterthought for Connor Rosie and Zach Butters. And later Jason Horne-Francis. He got sent away to Essendon. Again, not much luck. You know what? We're saving him from his environment. We're saving him from his environments, and he's now officially a Cat. For season 2020, 28. And there's more good news. We just re-signed Sam de Koning. We go on again. Let's see if we can get another premiership. Future second for Luke Jackson. We'll need him for backup for Kieran Briggs. And he accepts the offer to go to Geelong. We all know Jeremy Cameron's getting old. Well, Shannon, I think I could be able to bring the draft pick to the Crows, but I could be able to check to see what's happening with Elliot Yeo to see if he's still in the league or is he retired in season 2028. Yeo. He's still there, but the bad news is his rating has gone down to 80. Probably might not be worth it, but we can. But the picks will actually be worth it. Well, we have found I reckon we've found Jeremy Cameron's replacement, Dan Curtin. We found our bloke to replace Jeremy Cameron. Enter Dan Curtin from the Adelaide Crows. Who else do we go for? Let's do some trading. Will this 2028 season be the year Geelong recover from this close grand final loss in 2027 against the Crows? Next team we're going to trade with. Oh, hello, Brisbane. This could be an apology to Will Ashcroft after he helped Brisbane beat the Cats in the 2025 Grand Final. We'll trade away pick 4. Just to bring the Ashcroft boys to Geelong. Can 2028 be the year? Do a bit of a clean out as well. Doing a deal with Port Adelaide. Merrick O'Connor, Lennox Hoffman, Jacob Moyler, and Harley Barker. We are sending these 4 to the Power. Just to get back in the draft. And Warple, well, he hasn't really fit well at Geelong because of his Hawthorn past. We'll send him plus. We'll send him off to Western for some picks. So we can give the 2 picks to Adelaide for Charlie Edwards. It was come really good in this scenario. Hello again, Adelaide. We'll give him Jay Polkinghorn in return for in return for the one and only Josh Rochelle. Well, again, that's a few more recruits coming to Geelong. We got some picks. We got some good players. Can 2028 be the year? Let's check up on the situation. Jeremy Cameron has retired. He did well for us. Gave us premierships in 2022. We didn't even have a draft pick in the national draft. How about the rookie draft? We did pick a player. We went with Hugo Ralph Smith. Geelong are no strangers to picking up delisted 2019 draftees in rookie drafts. Can this be the year we do a redemption? Can we do a redemption? And win the 2028 Premiership here at Geelong. Well, look at that. This Cats team aren't here to mess around. They've won 9 games. Jeez, what's happened to reigning Premiers Adelaide? Well, they've fallen to 11th. The loss of Josh Rochelle really has hurt them. We got Carl Warner. We brought Carl Warner home from Perth. Now with Adelaide possibly out of the Premiership race. Well, the 2028 Cup might be up for grabs. This could be up. This could be the year of the Cat. Top of the table with an 18-5 season. Qualifying final, we versus Collingwood. We go around once more. Can this Cats team actually do it this time? Let's play Dan Curtin for this qualifying final against Collingwood. We'll make Ollie Henry the substitute. Considering in this scenario the sub rule never left. We'll play Ashcroft. We'll put Dacos in the back line against his old side, Collingwood. We only lost by 6 points. Well, it's basically the lowest scoring season yet. Oh my days. Is this the lowest scoring season of all time? It's probably the worst season for scoring in, since 2020. The year of the pandemic. Surely this will not be the year Geelong do like what Adelaide did before them. Go out in straight sets against both Collingwood and Hawthorn. Unlike Adelaide before them, Geelong basically beat Hawthorn in the semi-final. We've now got an injury to Dan Curtin. Oh no. Oh no, we got no Curtin. There is good news after all for the Cats, the return of Dre Bennett. And the Cats are in another grand final. This time they're versus Collingwood. Well, we got Sarong and Curtin back to the grand final, but the bad news is we got no. But the bad news is we got no Carmen. This was his chance for a redemption story. I guess we got Zach Guthrie coming back in for the JF. Sturt's out of the side, so we'll replace him with Dan Curtin. Sarong comes in for Hayden Young. Here we are, grand final day. And we're going to be versing Collingwood. Can the Catters let's make Lawson Humphreys our tagger for this one. Spectate the 2028 Grand Final. Can we redeem us? Can we redeem ourselves and end a 6-year drought? We'll hand you back over to Huddle and the Crew.
Hello everyone, I'm Anthony Hudson. Welcome to Saturday afternoon football. It's great to have you with us at the Melbourne Cricket Ground. This is the Toyota AFL Grand Final between Collingwood and Geelong. It's the best of the best. Winner takes all. A season full of twists and turns comes to its conclusion. Who will be crowned Premier today? And out they come, led by their skipper. Daniel Harford is with me. Hello, Harf. What can we expect from this match?
Good to be here, Hutto. I've tipped the Pies. They've been the best side all year, and I see no reason to drop off them now. As long as they don't lose their nerve, they should be holding up the cup at the end.
We'll see if you're right, Harf. Thank you. Excitement is building for this one. The crowd already making plenty of noise as the captains come together. Geelong was undefeated with a percentage of 144 when they met Collingwood at the MCG in round 9 2008. The Pies got away to a good start and kept on going, booting 2014 to 7-6 and running out 86-point winners. Travis Cloke kicked 4 goals for the winners, while Dane Swan racked up 29 disposals. Gary Ablett Jr. was Geelong's best with 29 disposals and 2 goals. The Cats wouldn't lose again until grand final day, leaving Collingwood with the distinction of being the only side to topple them in the home and away season. The first bounce of a grand final never gets old. Cameron got his palm to it. Dematia, Perryman, keen to get the ball moving. Clever kick. Briggs spoils. Guthrie kicks to space. Jackson farms it out. Stengel heads for the pocket. King can go back and shoot at goal.
Just a question of whether the lead will be 6 points or 1.
There goes the kick, and he's put it through.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
The Cats on the board early. Briggs showing his skills. Butters. The midfield battle's so important. Smith. Walter makes good contact. Ashcroft. Stengel. You can put this one in the footy record. It's a goal.
The Cats have had a great start. Their energy's terrific. They're moving the ball well and hitting the scoreboard.
The Cats with a very fast start and already looking ominous. Briggs wins it out of the centre. He'll be annoyed by that. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. We've got a whistle, umpire's ball. Cameron, the winner there. Here's a chance to get it forward. DeMartia, Anderson absorbs the pressure. The fans will be happy to see this. Both midfields are going to earn their money today. Briggs with a deft tap. Rao on the same page as his ruck. It's a free for push in the back. He's hit up the lead. Good penetration on the kick. Butters uses the body well. Can he finish it off?
They'll be off to a flyer if this goes through.
He goes with the banana and he's kicked it beautifully.
The Pies are on the ropes. They need a spark before this one gets away from them.
It's been a one-sided start. Briggs wins it out of the centre. Butters, Rao, Anderson. Briggs. The Cats look well drilled. This is good ball movement. Who's at home? Walter got a fist in. Dowling, dangerous place to lose it. Walter, ever reliable, gives it everything. No one can mark. Briggs. He's been busy so far. The Cats having a great patch. Key contest coming up. Maynard takes a potentially goal-saving mark on the last line of defence. Probing ball. Dowling on a lead. That's good vision. Walter with a chance to run. Quaynor has charged into space. Searching kick. Lukac had his name written all over it. Schiltz working hard and presenting well. Briggs had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. Smith can keep it moving. The Cats are out of trouble. Doesn't often waste it. Bennett. Briggs normally delivers. Punched that like he meant it. Jackson. Rao navigated the traffic. Smith. It's a tough game when one tackle just won't do. Stoppage coming up on the wing. Briggs with the tap. Rao. Ashcroft. What a hand pass. This is promising. Neither side able to clear the footy. Cameron wins it. Perryman. Can he find a teammate? De Koning takes an excellent grab. A good kick here and they'll be in business. No wonder coaches go grey. Penetrating ball. De Koning making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. The Cats are playing some great footy. Guthrie. Moore. Read that one right off the boot. What's he got on offer? That's skillful. They must tidy up their kicking. Just waiting for the right moment to press go. Guthrie working hard and being rewarded. West needs a good decision. He's hurried the kick. It's a poor one. Sees something he likes. They'll take the patient approach. Stengel, dangerous to leave on his own. Walter wins it back. Great mark. West, Membry. Now it's someone else's problem. Quaynor, feeling the heat. It's been a lacklustre affair so far. The two big men do battle. Holmes. How did he get rid of it? Illegally, says the ump.
Great pressure there and gets the reward.
Honours the lead. The Pies need to make inroads soon. Got to get it forward now. No easy exit. Gone. Caught napping in a dangerous spot.
He tried to do too much, not for the first time. The tide's well and truly against them. This is a must.
Heads for home. That was never missing.
That's why they want the ball in his hands.
It was a long time coming, but maybe that can start something. The big men fly. Perryman, Cameron, under pressure. He ran into a brick wall. Anderson, Smith, Butters. Couldn't get a disposal. Perryman, desperate to win it back. Quaynor, Moore, Walter. His field kicking is normally first rate. Briggs heads them off at the pass. He's generally a good kick. Butters in the clear. They're moving the footy quickly. No mark. Perryman is calm in a crisis. Lukac, Membry, all alone in the centre square. DiMattia has found some space. Tidy ball. Punched away. Cameron. They're fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. Quarter time and a chance for the coaches to address their players and maybe even tweak the game plan. Let's head down to Gary Lyon on the boundary.
The Cats are in fine form in the contest and also on the outside. The runners are complementing the ball winners beautifully, and they are a very well-oiled machine where every player understands and executes their role. Some of their clearance to score work has been sublime.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Briggs has got on top. Sarong. That's a dreadful hand pass. Gets the kick away. West. Can he be the fire starter? De Koning. We've seen that before. He's not one to take a backward step. Humphreys. O'Sullivan. Going for territory. Bennett. Got to the right position and hung on. Butters. Stengel. The Cats should score here. Dacos clears the area. Gets his kick despite the heat. Moore. The Pies, not at their best so far, delivers a long ball. The coach will start pulling out hair in a minute. Guthrie presents in space. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Bombs it in. Who's front and centre? Lukac loves the hard stuff, hacking it forward. The kick is precise. He's got an option in the centre square. De Goey, Lukac, bangs it long. Defence 101 there. Dacos. They've had the better of the contest to this point. De Koning showing some desperation. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Dacos mops that one up. Briggs has a vice-like grip. Butters. Ball spills free in the tackle. He's everywhere at the moment. Dacos doing what he does best. Jackson puts his head over it. Walter with another spoil. Not much he could have done there.
Both sides are placing a premium on team defence, which is making goals very hard to come by.
Briggs has probably got the points at this stage. Rao. Houston tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Danger averted, frantic defence.
They've got an opportunity here to get the ball down the other end quickly.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Dacos. That's good work rate. West pushes into space and receives the footy. The Pies might be about to start something. Membry in the centre square. We're still waiting for the quarter's first goal. Briggs gets his hand to it. Sarong. I'm not sure he wanted it. Maynard with the big fist. Rao. Unselfish play. He would have been well within his rights to kick for goal.
He could put the finishing touch on a fine passage of play.
Put your glasses down. Oh, pick them up again. He's missed.
They dodged a bullet there. They might not be so lucky next time.
He's off. Can he hit a target? Good thinking and good execution too. Well-weighted kick. Lukac has got loose. That's a useful ball. Schiltz. The Cats guarding the corridor. Quaynor marks on centre wing. Picking their way through. De Koning read that well. What's he got on offer? Slick hands. Briggs. He just keeps racking up disposals. Thumped away. West. He'll be sore in the morning. They're tackling with venom today. He's set upon. Briggs smashes it out of there like Batman and Robin. Well played. Good penetration on the kick. Walter may have just saved a goal. What a game he's having. Quality delivery by foot. And they're away. Have they weathered the storm? Transfers it out wide. Quaynor in some space on the wing. They're moving the footy well here. Lukac takes the hand pass, looking to peg one back. Guthrie saves the day again. Conservative kick. Holmes all on his own. He's hit up the lead. Guthrie. They're playing with purpose and poise. Manages to find a teammate. Little one to half back. Quaynor makes good contact. Stengel. Long spoils. Schiltz throws it on the boot. That's well played. He doesn't waste many. Ryan. A chance to clear now. Perryman went bang. Long gathers in the centre square. It's a deep kick. Disciplined defence called for and provided.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
Trying to catch them out. Henry makes position. Doesn't often waste it. Anderson has charged into space. Good looking kick. Butters working hard and presenting well. Their ball movement has been impressive. Stengel in the clear on centre wing. Guthrie, they're building something dangerous here. Time to turn on the Jets. It's been paid, and I think we all knew it was coming.
I don't know what a player's supposed to do in that situation.
Lukac can keep it moving. Lowers the eyes. Membry works hard to present. Good disciplined defence. Philippou, if he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Briggs has had his measure today. Holmes, Rao. They have absolutely spifflicated him. We'll have another ball up. Good ruck work. Rao. Got to get it out of there. That's a give up. Into the pocket he goes. Sloppy disposal, and we'll have a throw in. Briggs. He's worth his weight in goal. DiMattia. He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly. Briggs. It's a masterclass in ruck work. McRae. He's got it.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
The major interval is upon us. Lots to debate and discuss during the halftime break for fans, commentators and coaches alike. Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
That wasn't a half a footy anyone will want to watch again. There were some isolated passages of play that belie how dour this has otherwise been. I'm interested to see whether either coach will try something different in the second half or whether they'll both stick to their guns and see who can grind this out best.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again. Briggs continues to have his way. Henry in the right spot. Sarong. Can they turn back the tide? They've moved it well and given themselves a good look here.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
For a flying start to the term, it's online. He's drilled it.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
So the underdog throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. Briggs could do this with his eyes closed. Rao, you can see their confidence growing. Bennett gets to the front spot and can line them up.
The Cats have certainly looked a better side. They'll be hard to catch.
He's given it a ride. He'll have the distance. What about the accuracy?
Well, it's one thing to take the contested mark, but another to have the composure to finish off your good work.
The Cats having a good patch. Briggs is teaching him a lesson. Rao, can he find a teammate? Look at him go. Delivers it inside 50. Stengel, Holmes, pounces. He accepts his mission, winds up. Mission accomplished.
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
The Cats have had a great patch. They might as well not have a ruck. Closed him down. They're going nowhere and will have a stoppage near the centre. Briggs, just for something different. Ashcroft, Rao, Sarong. It's a hot footy. It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Long, he's been beaten, but he had a win there. McRae, DiMattia. It's no place for the faint-hearted. There'll be a few feeling sore after this match.
I'd love to see these sides throw the game open and create some goals.
Henry just had to get it out. Feeling the heat. Anderson under pressure. Curtin comes free in the tackle. Ashcroft can make it much harder for them here. And that's what he's done.
He's finally on the score sheet. It's been quiet today, but he made that one count.
The Cats clearly didn't read the script. They were supposed to struggle today. The two big men do battle. Henry runs onto it and can drive them into attack. This is good ball movement. What's he got on offer? There goes the kick inside the 50. Houston making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. He's completely miscued that.
Missed the target by a long way.
Uses the non-preferred. Dacos with a chance to run. They need a goal, but it's at the wrong end. Taking out some frustration, possibly. It's a desperate tackle. The Cats look like scoring every time they go forward. Briggs, it's been a mighty performance. Rao, he's put it through.
The Pies are on the ropes. They need a spark before this one gets away from them.
The Pies are buckling under the pressure. Long wins it out of the centre. DiMattia, Dowling. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Can he impose himself on the match? Moore. Dowling. That one was always his. They need to hit the scoreboard here. Long. takes a beauty.
The tide's well and truly against them. This is a must.
No problems there.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
The Pies are just hanging in there, but they need to string some goals together. Briggs wins it out of the centre. Henry on the same page as his ruck. Rao. It hasn't quite got the wheels. King is too strong and can extend the margin.
He's already got 2 on the board, and he's proving a real handful.
He's missed a soda.
It's a disappointing miss, but he created an opportunity that perhaps not many would have.
He's off. That's good vision. Houston has found some space. And they're away. Schultz with a chance to relieve the pressure. Holds it up, waiting for an option to present. Moore onto it. Houston. Walter all on his own. I've liked his game today. It's been that kind of day for them. Great play. Rao marks, and this is in danger of becoming a rout.
He's got it right where you want it. No excuses not to finish the job.
It's on the way, and there's another nail in the coffin.
I'll have to watch him more closely than that. He's deadly around goal.
The Pies are looking down and out. The big men fly. Long, DeMartia, Dowling running in support. Rao runs onto it. Humphries. No leniency from the umpire there.
He's not happy, but the call's correct.
The Pies need to make inroads soon. Myercheck, quick snap, and that's a goal.
They've got to find a way to get him into the game. We know how damaging he can be.
The Pies need to back that up and generate some momentum. Briggs, this is getting monotonous. Ashcroft, Butters, Curtin on a lead. Pokes it into the pocket. McGuinness tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Dacos blasts away. Briggs is racking up spoils. Short pass looks good. He just dropped it. Must be incorrect disposal. It is.
Did he actually make slight contact with the ball?
Ignoring the corridor for now. Quality delivery by foot. It's hard to find a winner for them today. Alarm bells are ringing. Well-weighted kick. Dacos had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. Good work rate. Got a little time here. The Cats are out of trouble. Doesn't often waste it. No one can mark. He's got support. Dowling. He's had little impact so far. Schultz! That's a big play.
Kicking at his first.
Short and wide, no good. The Pies kept pace for a while, but fell away in that quarter, and they have it all to do in the last half hour. Gary's with us again. What's on your mind, Gaz?
The Cats haven't exactly busted open the floodgates, but they're on course for a comfortable victory, and they've arguably been aided by a lack of imagination from the opposition coach's box. They haven't been greatly stretched defensively, it's fair to say.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. Briggs wins the hit out. McRae, Long, Philippou, West absorbs the pressure. Dowling, McRae can't get a clean kick away. Now it's someone else's problem. That was almost handed to him. They're tackling with venom today. Briggs, he is simply too good. Rao, Ashcroft, hunting the footy. Holmes with time. Moore doing what he does best. Big tackle laid. They're still cracking in hard deep into this match. Briggs is giving him a bath. Rao, Holmes, snap at goal. Good looking kick. It's home.
They've been consistently able to find avenues to goal through quick and direct ball movement.
The Cats are strutting their stuff. They're a force to be reckoned with. Briggs, he's worth his weight in goal. Ashcroft, Rao, they cannot keep him quiet. Punched away. McGuinness, the Pies, under great pressure. The umpire's there to remind him that you must make an effort to keep the ball in play.
That's the risk you run when you flirt with the boundary line. The Cats are working harder at the present time and they're reaping the rewards.
He hasn't kicked a goal today, and he still hasn't.
Easy to say in hindsight, but that ball probably should have been centred.
They've set up well for the kick-in. McGuinness works hard to present. That's skillful. Honours the lead. In no hurry here. Myercheck. What's he got on offer? Takes the logical option. Dacos can run with the footy. He's generally a good kick. Well played. Normally delivers. Seizes the moment. He hasn't been himself today. Jagoe marks inside 50 and can have a shot.
I reckon someone got caught ball watching then. You've got to be switched on at all times.
Set sail for home, and he has delivered.
He has produced a clinical finish there to cap off a terrific passage of play.
There's one crack papered over. The big men fly. Good ruck work and good roving too. O'Sullivan is a rock in defence. Searching kick. Myercheck takes an excellent grab. DiMattia goes for home. He doesn't miss many, and that is no exception.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
The Pies have been outplayed, but they're hanging tough. Neal, it's a masterclass in ruck work. Rao, this is promising. They've got time to put the kettle on. Curtin bends it around the body. That's on target. Through it goes.
Managed to get free and kick the easiest of goals.
The Cats have one hand on the cup. Neal, he's turned in one of the great ruck performances. Rao, can they catch them out on the turnover? He's everywhere at the moment. Bouncing ball, stripped of the footy. West, his field kicking is normally first rate. Hunt will keep coming. Got the handball away. That 4-0 forward amounts to nothing. The Sharon hits the deck. Stengel, Curtin, Ashcroft. Gets his kick despite the heat. Jackson. It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. Stengel. Probing ball. Who's front and centre? Gets it to safety.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
Looking for a quick transition. Long pushes into space and receives the footy. The kick is precise. Towards the boundary line. Long can keep it moving. Going for territory. This is good ball movement. Can he be the fire starter? West working hard and being rewarded. Quaynor, they've got to get a wriggle on. In no man's land, Hunt has a paddock in front of him. Lukac, they've got the game won, but they're refusing to let up. Neal smashes it out of there. Ashcroft, Anderson. Good thinking and good execution too. He's lost it. Butters. They can smell victory. The Cats moving the ball well. Can he find a teammate? McGuinness. We've seen that before. Stengel heads in towards goal. And the kick is true. Great play.
He has produced one of the individual performances of the season.
The sting's well and truly gone out of this one. Myercheck, he's been beaten, but he had a win there. Perryman, DeMartia, not his best. Nemi went bang. O'Sullivan. Sarong with a chance to run. Careful with the kick. The Cats have winners everywhere. Maynard intercepts. Schultz, they're building something dangerous here. Under pressure. Perryman. He'll be sore in the morning. He'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that. The umpire says he had no prior. They might as well not have a ruck. Rao has turned it on today. Sarong. Ashcroft. He's outmarked two of them. What's he got on offer? Good penetration on the kick. Curtin gets to the front spot and can line them up.
He couldn't miss from there, surely.
No trouble at all.
Marks inside 50 are worth their weight in gold when you go back and convert the goal.
This is how you play a grand final. Neal has rucked tirelessly. I've liked his game today. He'll feel that one. They desperately need a goal. Foot race on. Who can get there first? Dowling. He's been penalised for incorrect disposal.
It's a bad feeling when you know you've been done cold.
Rao, all on his own. Clever kick. Dowling intercepts on centre wing. Tidy ball. Holmes making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. McGuinness desperate to win it back. Ashcroft putting his body on the line. Quaynor crunching tackle. The Cats look like they could play another quarter, but we are nearly out of time. We thought this would be a good duel in the ruck. Rao, Ashcroft met solidly. The Cats are premiers.
Geelong have won the
These players are
2028
absolutely
Premiership.
spent, but the adrenaline is surging through their bodies as they soak up these precious moments. Half's here for some final thoughts. How do you unpack that one, Half?
The Cats
Were challenged early, but it never really felt like they were going to lose today. Their stars stood up and led the way, and every player played their role. It's a true team performance that's given their season the reward it deserved.
Lots to discuss as ever. Thanks for that, Half.
Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and we'll be back soon for another rebuild.